This is the new hire EMT group. This screencast is going to cover how to see what tasks and modules are assigned to each of the group members and how to go about accessing and editing those modules to add the content and do the component of the work that we're going to start October 1st and which is going to run to the 15th of October. To start, look over here on the right hand side, second section down, it says group member tasks. Here you'll see for this particular group modules 1 through 6 listed. After today, your group leads will start assigning these different modules to each of you group members. Some of you may have more than one task, and this will be completely up to your group leads, so direct those questions to them. Under assigned to is where you'll start seeing your name pop up, and this is where you'll go to see which modules are assigned to you if you forget, and I'm certain your group leads will have that positive communication with you about which modules have been assigned. So when I talk about modules, what does that mean? Each curriculum or each group has different sections how we break up the content material, which will be the training manual. And basically what you guys are completing are the pages, the modules within the training manual that outline the work that needs to be done. So to start out, I'm going to show you an example of what Module 1 could look like. And please remember this is just an example. Where it says Module 1 through 6 here on the right under the task assignments, correlate here under the shared document section, Modules 1 through 6. They're not in order, but they show up in order of how they've been uploaded. So what we're going to do is I'm going to open up here this example. You guys can follow along if you like. This is all available for your review. So go ahead and click on Module 1. Here is an example of a page out of the training manual that hasn't been completely written yet. This is just an example that I came up with to show you guys what this could look like. So in the top section here we have prerequisites. Typically for Module 1 this is not defined. For Modules 2 through 6 it would be the prior module successful completion would be an example of what could go up there. Under objectives section, the tasks. So the new hire EMT would encompass everything that we're doing, say in Module 1, for the first few days within the training academy, so the in-classroom component. So what tasks are being accomplished through that? And each of the group leads have been tasked with developing that outline. So look for some direction from them on how these modules will be structured. Review section will be any type of document, manual, policy, procedures that are relevant at this particular stage in the new hire process. So in this example, insurance benefits, a general review of the SOP manual, a general review of this manual, general review of the common treatment guidelines, and this list will get a little bit more specific as we go forward. Remember, these are just bullet point objectives. This isn't talking about content delivery. The next stage of this project will define that. Over here is psychomotor skills or task sign-offs. If there's specific technical functions they need to be able to accomplish to pass this module, this is where they'll be listed. And then cognitive exam. If we, this is just kind of a blanket statement, it's expected that each module will have one, if not more than one exam based on the different sections. So this is the example of what the module looks like. There's one of these for each of the different modules, and this is, like I said, an example. So how are we going to go about editing these modules? So you're going to come over here, look to see which module's been assigned to you, and find that over here in the shared documents list. So for this case, I'm going to click on Module 1. I'm going to select Edit and OK. Word's going to launch. Now this is Word launching on the server, not on your computer, so it gives us the benefit of being able to save stuff directly to the website. I've already logged in, however for you guys for the first time it's going to ask you for your username and password. Just enter your Citrix or your email username and password and click the Save Credentials checkbox before clicking OK, and then it won't require you to do that anymore. This is the template in Word that will make up the training manual. This is Module 1. And at the top, like we've talked about before, New Hire Academy, EMT. Don't worry about this top section here. I'll define that later. This is where you guys are going to be creating the content. Prerequisites, if there's something relative, if you're not sure what goes in here, discuss it within your groups, ask your group leads, and they'll give you direction. In objectives, this is the bullet point items. So what tasks in Module 1, say, for example, the first 2 weeks or the first week of employment that are relative. Define those tasks. It's going to be challenging, and it was even challenging for me writing the examples, to keep within scope and not define content delivery. And that's a pretty good question to ask. Does this deal with what should be done or how it should be done? We're focused on the what right now, and we'll define the how later on. Review, again, is the material that they would need to look over. Psychomotor skills are just that, the technical skills they need to be able to do, and cognitive exams. These are the main functions, or the main components we're looking to define, and you will see as you guys go through that there are a lot of whats that need to be defined, and this can get pretty extensive. We'd like to see it stay to one page, so use pretty broad definitions of the what if you can. If it needs to go to more than one page, that's perfectly okay. Once you guys have gotten work done to a certain point, if it's complete or you just want to save your work because, say, you're working on this at a station and you need to go on a call, this is out of the screen, but if you go up to the Office button, go to File, Save As, this is actually located on the server, so you don't have to upload, save on a thumb drive, do anything more than what I would suggest is at the end of the file name, do an underscore and then type in your last name. You can see that I've already done this because this is the 5th time I've had to re-record this screencast because of some background noise. And then click Save. I'm going to click Replace File just because I've already saved this before. You can choose to do one of these options. I would suggest if you're working on a document multiple times and you've added more content, just replace the file, or you can merge it. Just make sure that your document, you're saving it correctly, and click OK. And then I'm going to close out a Word here and show you where that file will live. That way you can access it again to keep your work going. So you can see here we saved a new version of that template with my last name. And if I need to come back and want to work on it some more, your group leads and other group members can see your work. I'll just click Read Only just so you can see the difference. Here is the work that would be saved, and this is a view only, or a view function within Word. There's a little checkbox up in the right corner that you can click Close to make it look normal. But this is a read-only function, so I would suggest doing the read-only if you're reading someone else's work just to see where they're at and get ideas. That way you don't accidentally change something. So I haven't edited anything. If I had left some of this stuff edited, you would see that. And how you go about that is you basically just click on where it says Define, that's an actual field, and start typing. Let me click Edit Document so it becomes available to do so. And then I'm going to start typing, and then when I hit Enter, it moves to the next bullet point. Don't worry about the formatting. If the formatting gets crazy, either let your group leads know to let me know, and I can actually go in and fix that. But we're looking for the content so much of the formatting. I can fix that back in the technical writing. So we're at the 10-minute mark just about, and I want to keep these screencasts short, so I'll end it here. If there's any questions or confusion, talk to your group leads and they'll let me know, and I'll help clear that up. Thank you guys for your time, and I'll show you here. We're just going to exit Word, no to the changes because I don't want to save them, and then you're back at your team website. Thank you guys.